This is an afro. Although it's not a common style, it is a time-honored cut in the ethnic community. Afros were made popular back in the 60s and 70s, but because of the high maintenance, they've lost their popularity. When cutting an afro, we do a lot of combing, then cutting, then combing, then cutting. You must thoroughly comb out the afro to get an idea of what shape the hair is in. We start by placing the pick at the base of the scalp, working your way upwards right through the hair. Once properly picked out, the hair is then ready to shape and to sculpt. To do this, the best tool for the job would be our adjustable clippers. We use the 5-star adjustable clipper on the lowest extension without any guides to sculpt the afro into the desired shape. Always combing out the hair once we cut it to make sure we're properly shaping the afro. This is a very labor-intensive method, and to pull off this hairstyle as a barber, you need a great deal of patience and a steady hand. The desired shape that we're trying to attain is that of a light bulb, tapered at the sides and full on top. This technique begins on one side and is carried over to the next, skimming and shaving the unruly flyaway hair. That's what we're doing for this style. Always conscious not to apply too much pressure to the afro, because doing so would ruin the shape. The clipper should be lightly gliding over the shape of the afro. Fortunately, we've advanced in the world of barbering, with electric clippers, outliners, and such. Our predecessors had nothing but scissors and a razor blade to do the exact same job, and what an amazing job they did. Once halfway through, you need to check with the mirror to make sure you're on the right track. At least half of your afro should be properly balanced and even. Provided everything is okay, you can move on to the rest of the afro. Afros will vary in size, so consult with your client to make sure the height is acceptable. Now that I've successfully completed one side, I'm ready to do the other. Using the exact same techniques in the back and all over, I'm almost finished with the shaping and sculpting of the afro. Not only super curly hair has this afro characteristic, other cultures sometimes exhibit afro-like qualities. Cutting these hair types would be no different, as long as the techniques are similar to the ones demonstrated in our tutorial video. It should be possible. All that's left to do is to outline. Using our detailer, we follow the natural hairline and make our own outline, being sure to leave the sharp mark all the way around the client's head. It leaves us with a very impressive, bold line. This outline will enhance the afro and help accentuate the cut. The detailer is used in the front and the back of this haircut, giving this haircut that added professional edge and style. The outline is as important as the haircut. It's important to make sure the lines are balanced and straight all over. A bad outline is sometimes just as bad as a bad haircut. So take your time and make sure your outline highlights your haircut. Take a look. From an unruly, out-of-control fro to a clean, tidy, well-balanced afro.